Well, it's official. This season's Pittsburgh Penguins will miss the playoffs for the first time since Sidney Crosby's rookie year in 2006. Last night's 4-2 victory over the Canadiens cements a playoff berth for the New York Islanders in the final wildcard spot. So, congratulations, Islanders fans. But with that said, man, what a wasted season in Pittsburgh. Assuming Crosby and Malkin play tonight against the Blue Jackets in their final game of the season, it will mark an accomplishment that has never been done in their 17 seasons together. 3 cups, 16 consecutive playoff appearances, and yet if they play tonight, at age 35 and 36, Crosby and Malkin will both have played a full 82-game season together for the first time. It will be just the second time in Crosby's career that he's played a full 82 and the third of Malkin's. But yet, this was easily the worst season as a team that they have had together. So why? It's because of the team around them. Many outsiders looking in may think the Penguins missing the playoffs this year was a result of an aging core. But here's the deal. They played at quite literally the best case scenario when it comes to these two. I don't think anyone should have expected more. They have gotten older, yes, but they have stayed elite. Their stars played like stars. The top 6 were solid. Sidney Crosby and Evgeny Malkin are both point-per-game players again. Crosby has, through 81 games, 91 points, and Malkin has 83. Letang, despite having to go through a lot off the ice this year and missing some games, was solid, playing what felt like 30 minutes a game. But with the core all at 35 plus, 82 games is a lot of wear and tear in a long season, and the fact that they were even playing for a playoff spot at all this late in the year was solely on the shoulders of the top 6. Without Crosby or Malkin on the ice, this Pittsburgh Penguins team produced just 49 goals in 1,600 5-on-5 minutes this season. The depth players on the team were just bodies. They provided little to no help the entire season. Then there's the goaltending. It let the team down yet again. Jari being in and out, inconsistent, we just can't have it. DeSmith was a fine backup, but goaltending hasn't been seriously addressed for far too long. Matt Murray and Tristan Jari were both Shero draft picks. Marc-Andre Fleury, Craig Patrick. When it comes to Jim Rutherford and Ron Hextall, neither ever found their own starting goaltender. So while it could have been understandable for us to have this kind of season because our core stars in Letang, Crosby, and Malkin were aging, because they had great seasons individually, it stings that much more. I fully believe a competent general manager could have made something with this core despite their age. It was there for the taking, but it turned into such a wasted opportunity. So with all of that said, with these guys coming into next year at age 36 and 37, we don't have the next decade to figure this out. This very well may have been it. While they had a great season this year, there are obviously no guarantees that they can produce like this really ever again. I think they can because of who they are, but again, they will be 37 and 36 years old to start the 2023-2024 season. Now, in closing, don't get me wrong, there's plenty to be happy about. The first and most obvious is that this core got us 3 cups in those 16 years. That is something that will hold me through for many, many down years. They didn't waste this era being stuck at even just the 1 cup in 09. So that is great. Us Penguins fans have been truly spoiled. Another is that hopefully we get rid of Hextall and somehow make the moves to still try and build something around this core to be competitive. It's not going to be easy given our circumstances, but certainly possible. In general though, it does feel like the end of an era. For the first time in 17 years, the NHL playoffs will not include Sidney Crosby or Alex Ovechkin. But here's to hoping there's some more left in the tank. But yeah, just a bit of a rant video here today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I will see you in the next one.